Hey, welcome to another episode of Legion Elite Motorsports. I'm your host, Isaiah, and on today's episode, we are doing, even though I forgot, the lower control arms for the '07 Galant Ralliart. So, reason we're doing it will be explained in the video. Let's dive in and see why. Hey guys, welcome in. Shoot. This is another one of those occasions where I forgot to hit record. But let me kind of fill you in on what I'm doing. So over here we got the Galant Ralliart. And the driver noticed that when you're driving, the car had play on the right side. And then I remembered, even though we've changed the power steering pump and everything, there seems to be some sort of leak still. So, that'll get changed again in the future. But basically the power steering fluid, which is ATF in this instance, ended up eating out the lower control arm bushing, which is that guy there. So what I found was a bushing kit for these specific lower control arms. And I'm going to kind of walk you through how to take off the lower control arm. So let's start there. Okay, the lower control arm is already removed, but let's use our imagination, okay? So there's a screw that goes right here. This is where the lower control arm lives. This is a screw, and you do have to get a nut on the back, which is right up here, to hold the nut at the top so you can actually take the bottom one out. This is from the old axles. We do have new axles. There. And good thing is, with this lower control arm, you do not have to take out the axle to take out the lower control arm, which is nice. Then there's a bolt here, okay, which you can use a swivel to get past the transmission on this side, not an issue on the passenger side. So 3 bolts, one there, and then of course this guy here. When you take this guy off here, I used a open end wrench, got that sucker loose, and then I used this bad boy. You can pick this bad boy up at Harbor Freight. Goes in down here, pops the joint up top, works extremely well. Be careful so you don't get one of these blisters from popping yourself in the hand with the lower control arm. So that aside, so let's imagine you took out the lower control arm with that recipe right there, and then of course set your bolts up so you don't lose them. All right, so this is for the top, that's for the front, that's for the rear. Okay, so from there, you're gonna take old Flamey Goodness to get these guys out, and they actually come out pretty easy with just a torch and a little prying action. Okay, and then you land yourself here, empty and empty. Okay, so after that, you're gonna go to your kit, and you only have to press in the rear. The front is a 2-piece setup, slides right in, cake work. Make sure you lubricate so it doesn't make noise. Good to go. So let me show you the kit. Okay, this is the kit. Part number right here. Pause the video so you can take that bad boy. This kit covers the Eclipse GT from 2006 all the way to 2012, and covers the Galant, which is the same body number or chassis number as the, what is this, the 9th gen, give or take. So yeah, so I think that's 2005 to 2012 also, something around there. So, yep, and then it comes with 2 grease packets. This is for the back, and this is for the front. As you can see, it comes apart. Real simple. And then that's it. Pop it back in the car and enjoy. So the reason we're doing this is because once we get the play out, which is happening now, we'll be able to go ahead and get an alignment because I did install brand new tires. Let me show you guys those. All right, I put these on myself. So balanced, lined up the yellow dot to the valve stem, replaced the valve stem with a metal one, so I don't have to worry about that being a point of leakage. Okay, that's bolting on, good stuff. And yeah, these are good, you know, all-season tires for traveling, you know, going back and forth to work type situation, which works great for the application for now. And so we don't eat them up. We want to make sure we're able to get an alignment. And with the wheel dropping like it was, can't get an alignment that way. So this is going to remedy that, and we'll take it from there. So now I'm up to the step where I got to press the bushings in. So let's do that. All right, so excuse the mess. There's stuff everywhere always. So we're going to take this bad guy, get it loaded up in our press. We're going to take the metal piece out the center so it can squeeze together, and then it'll pop right in. We're going to lubricate it. Make sure you clean it out, wire brush, so on and so forth. Take it from there. And yeah, I'm going to show you the finished product. All right, so this is it pressed in. And then for this part, of course, it comes with instructions. So, of course, if you follow the instructions or this video, you'll be good to go. So then there's this part that you just take apart. And you see it matches up perfectly here. And then that's it. You're able to put that bad boy back together, and it is finito. So, yeah, we're going to do the other lower control arm, and then we're going to put this bad boy back together. And you guys can see the reinstallation. All right, so that's pretty much how it looks. Only part you have to press in is this guy. And this guy I actually put in by hand. So you put in the two red pieces by themselves and then put the shank in between and you're good to go. Use a little hammer for persuasion. Good to go. Okay, so that is the sets done. So we got this one, that one. Yep, ready to go in. So minus the hand juice, rather. These should pop in easily, and I'm going to show you how to do so. So let's get to it. Put these on and take it for a test drive. Okay, so slide it back in. All right, so we have this bolt in place, and as you can see here, I have the socket there, but sadly, a wrench won't fit on top of it, so I'm going to impact it and hold this part with the pry bar. It just needs not to move, and then I should be good to go. This one's easy. Swivel joint, the good one, not the crappy one. And you can tighten that up, and that'll be done. The ball joint, and be good to go. And this side will be complete. And then we will repeat on the other side, which the passenger side is a lot easier. You got clear room for this. More room to put the wrench for that one. And ball joint, of course, is easy. So, yeah. All right. So now everything is back into place. All right. Boot right there. Nice and tight. Everything in the back, nice and tight. That guy, nice and tight. All right. So now, what this controls is the in and out. And for the back, controls the front and back play of this. So when you hit the brakes and you see the wheel drop back, that one back there is no good. Most likely both of them are no good because this will have to move in order for that to move, but that one is the load bearing one for braking and acceleration, and this one is the in and out play for the lower end of the wheel to go in and out. So now that that's polyurethane and does not get destroyed by regular oil or grease or anything like that, that'll be good to go. So, yep. All right, this side is done. Let's move to the next. All righty, so there's the finished product. standing right and true. And from here, we can go ahead and take it to get an alignment and know that it's going to be good to go. Here, so it is the next day, and this came out amazing. And she drives amazing. She's all aligned up, and she is good for now. So, with that being said, I think that's about it for this engine for right now. So, yeah, pretty decent. We'll dive into more in the future, of course. And with that said, we're going to call it an episode right there. I hope you guys enjoyed, found it helpful in some way, shape, or form. And remember, guys, knowledge is power. I'll definitely see you next time with some more goodness.